guys, the Blu-ray Lover channel here with my 2-disc Blu-ray unboxing of the 20th anniversary edition of Bad Boys 1 and 2, Blu-ray and Bad Boys for Life movie update. So I'll give you the movie update first and then the unboxing of the Blu-rays. So producer Jerry Bruckheimer about a week ago said online that a Bad Boys 3 movie is still on pace to happen, but one problem. It won't happen anytime in 2019 or 2020 because of Will Smith's current commitments with the Aladdin live-action movie, which he is currently shooting in London right now with director Guy Ritchie. After that, he'll probably be shooting Suicide Squad 2 with newly hired writer and director Gavin O'Connor, who directed Warrior. After that, Will Smith's schedule should open up for a Bad Boys 3. Bruckheimer also said that they hired a new writer to take over for director Joe Carnahan, who originally was going to write and direct the third film. I was looking forward to seeing Carnahan direct. He's a little bit different director than Michael Bay, but here is a little bit different. So Carnahan popped out to shoot the American version remake of The Raid. It's moving back on pace to possibly get it out by 2020. It is 2017. Maybe something will happen by then. Now to the unboxing of the Blu-rays of Bad Boys 1 and 2 20th Anniversary Edition. So I ended up picking up this edition for about $10. This edition came out about 2 years ago or 2.5 years ago. But then I found it at a good price for picking up the Bad Boys 1 and 2 20th Anniversary Edition Blu-ray. Now, Bad Boys means a little bit more to me because I actually snuck in to see the first Bad Boys movie. And this is at the time where ushers were always checking tickets. Now they barely do that now. Sitting in the middle of the row watching Bad Boys, kept looking back like, where's the usher, where's the usher? He wasn't coming in, so I enjoyed the rest of the movie. It was so much fun just to see Martin Lawrence and Will Smith, who I love watching on Martin and The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, together making comedy gold, great action. For music director and his first feature film directorial debut, Michael Bay, who blows up a lot of stuff. So we ended up getting a great movie and Bad Boys. 1995, it was a modest hit, did not break over 100 million at the box office, but was so good that it became a cult classic on VHS and cable and on television for years until a sequel was greenlit in 2002 to bring back Martin Lawrence and Will Smith to star in Bad Boys 2. Returning director and producer Jerry Bruckheimer returned for this mayhem, chaos, almost 2.5-hour action movie that I saw in theaters 3 times. Yes, 3 times I saw Bad Boys 2. I enjoyed it. It was long in the tooth in some scenes that could have been trimmed, but this is at the time where Michael Bay was enjoying to make his movies 2.5 hours. If you ever remember a 2-hour Michael Bay movie, yeah. The sequel did very well. Well, it did about 140 million in the US and about 200 some million overseas. It was considered a bomb at Sony. No sequel talk for years. And then about 4 years ago, Bad Boys 3 was getting back in the pipeline. First announcement came that Bad Boys was supposed to come out in March of 2017. This year was supposed to come out. I was jumping for joy. Finally. That didn't happen. Nope. Then it got a second release date of January 12th of 2018. And I did a video on that. Happy as hell. That video is over 10,000 views. Thank you guys. The Bad Boys fans out there who are looking forward to another Bad Boys, thank you guys for viewing that video. And it's still doing well. Thank you. It's my most viewed video of all time. Thank you. Then to the summer, around July of 2018. Then it was moved again to November of 2018. For months, there was no news on this movie. And then just literally a few weeks later, it was announced by Columbia Pictures that it was off the books and was basically not going to happen for now, because Will Smith is currently busy with his schedule. Director Joe Carnahan had passed and dropped out because of scheduling, because he was going to do the American version remake of The Raid. Like I said, this is an unboxing of Bad Boys 1. Here is the front cover. From if you had owned the VHS or the DVD, this is the same cover art they used. Here is the back. The special features are the same audio commentary with Michael Bay, Boom and Bang, and the Bad Boys documentary, which is not really good because it wasn't that much. And the music videos. And I actually forgot I owned the soundtrack to Bad Boys. It was called a cassette, guys. A cassette. And if I still had it, I would share it with you guys, but I lost it. Yes, people back in the 90s, before we had CDs or now just digital downloads of music, we actually had cassette players. And I had the Bad Boys one. Man, when I was a teenager, I got every soundtrack of every good movie at the time when soundtracks were badass back in the 90s. So let's get back to the unboxing. Here's the inside, the Bad Boys disc, Blu-ray, just plain. Should have had the same cover art from the picture art from the front on the disc, would have been awesome. Next up is Bad Boys 2, Blu-ray, with the cover art from the DVD. Didn't have a VHS because this came out in 2003. But the 2003 version of Bad Boys 2. Bad Boys 2 cover art here is cool. I wish they would have gone with this picture art for the cover. And this should have been the front of the poster, but it wasn't because it's that cool iconic scene. The Blu-ray cover art is the same as the 2-disc DVD version, which I owned, which is cool. But that's all we get. And the special features is deleted scenes, on set, production diary, which was actually a good production diary. If you've not seen the diary and how they made Bad Boys 2, it's really good. Like, it's really good. And explosive scenes and breakdowns and Jay-Z and music video, stunts, visual featurettes. Guys, that was my Blu-ray unboxing and Bad Boys 3 movie update. I'm glad I have this in my collection now. I really love Bad Boys. It just means a lot to me. And I know it means to a lot of people out there who watched my, Bad Boys news video, which is over 10,000 views. Thank you guys for that. I really appreciate that, guys. My first video ever, and you guys are loving it. Thank you so much. And we'll probably get Bad Boys 3 in 2020. Just please, Will Smith, open up your schedule. I know you said you're interested. I know you want to work with Martin Lawrence again. You guys have a good chemistry. You guys are talking about it. Jerry Bruckheimer's on board. All right, guys, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about Bad Boys 3. You think it's going to happen? You think Will Smith will finally have his schedule open to do one? Do you think Jerry Bruckheimer has gotten a good writer? Do you think that Michael Bay might entice himself to come back and direct what he started? I hope he would. But maybe a new director will bring in fresh blood into the series. I would like to see Martin Lawrence and Will Smith return on that. Like the video. Please subscribe to the Blu-ray Lover channel. We're already at 572 subscribers. Need to get to that magic mark of 600 subscribers. Let's get me there, guys. If you're just watching this video and not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. 1 second, boom, you're subscribed to the channel. New videos are uploaded every week. Share the video as well. I am the Blu-ray Lover channel, and I catch all of you Bad Boys fans next time.